Greetings, world and family. I am Richard, coming to you today being Friday, June the 20th, for another edition of Ascension Symptoms and What You Were Never Told About. So this morning I go into my meditation and I start scanning the frequency, first foremost for l'FME, then I ripple out into the collective. I had a few that popped up, but one that stood up on top of all the others is about breathlessness and heart flares. So what do I mean by that? Well, breathlessness, that's kind of simple, right? All of a sudden, it's as if you have a lack of oxygen that comes and you're kind of shortened with your breath. Now, going to the heart flares, that could be anything like a pinchment, a tightness, hot fluttering. You're like, duh, duh, for a brief amount of time. Now, I'm not speaking about those who have like conditions like COP. Is it called COP? I think so. But, for us that are going around, healthy, aware of ascension symptoms, this is one that I'm seeing, feeling that is going to be more active right now. So, of course, when I make these videos, it's to bring you solace, to remind you that there's nothing wrong with you. Of course, I'm not a doctor, but, we're all going through these symptoms. So I want to bring, that feeling that, perhaps there's nothing wrong with you. Perhaps you are just adjusting to the frequencies and your new DNA that is going from carbon base to crystalline. I mean, it's already happening. I think that right now it's adjusting. The worst has happened. And now it's a form of recalibrating or strengthening. And that's really how I feel. So now with the heart situation and the breath, I was focusing a lot on it. And at first, it came to me like my memory of the Mandela effect. And I remember very clearly about the physical anatomy changing, specifically the heart. I remember the heart being on the left side. Hence, when, you pledge allegiance, you'll put your right hand to your left. So there's that. But now it is centered right now. So, Mandela effect, the heart. So I'm going a little deeper still. And I'm asking higher self, inner flame, right? Is that a Mandela effect finished, done, complete? Or is it still in transmutation? And I got that it's still active. It's not finished. And I got the beautiful imagery of an opening like a lotus flower. So that got my curiosity. So I zoom and channel in. And what I was able to see, shortness of breath, heart palpitations, is several levels. And I'm going to try my best to explain it the best way I can. But we are talking about the metaphysics. So I'm going to explain a little bit about what metaphysics is, because I'm sure not everyone fully comprehends what it is. So you got science, okay. So then you got spirituality. So if we look at spirituality, is that I am working on my awakening, working with source. But when we talk about metaphysics, this is everything that would be like the archetype in the unseen, right? So anything outside of... really, because it is spirituality, but it's also like the construct that we do not see. So, like everything that we could tap into, like the chakras, the aura, the simulation, really that founds everything that we see here. So I looked into the metaphysics and it was very fascinating because the heart was very present here. And like how I could see is it's more than just a pump. It is an actual vortex. So a vortex that's accumulating a lot of energy from the metaphysics, the metaphysical world. So I was shown around the throat with the beautiful blue turquoise color. And that would represent breathlessness or shortness of breath. Now, the heart being the vortex would be doing a lot of calibration. Calibrate? With the throat, I saw different timelines. So I was put myself in different versions of myself that exist outside of this experience. So, like in another version, I'd be in a relationship. Another one, my hair would be a different color. I'd have a different path. And right now, as I'm having this experience, I am the singularity. I am the main attraction. So right now, with this great awakening, 5D, moving up, all those versions of myself that live outside, living different experiences, are coming back home. Like waves in the ocean crashing to the boat. Or to the lighthouse or whatever. Yeah, the lighthouse. So I'd be the lighthouse and the waves are coming crashing back home. So with that, there is so many different templates of me that are coming back in. And this would be like what breathlessness would be, the shortness of breath. And now the heart, not just a pump, but a vortex, would be calibrating all of these versions coming back home to the singular one, the singularity source. So that was really fascinating for me to see, and it does resonate tremendously. Then I saw something else, which is future bleed throughs. So what that would be not just me living different timelines, but I'm talking about future version of myself, of ourselves. Because what is happening now is that often we'll just have like sudden emotions that do not relate to our lives right now, but we kind of recognize it. Or we have visions all of a sudden of the future that we can't shake, and we know it's not our imagination, but there's a memory attached to it. So these future bleed throughs is as if that they are coming, I guess, to the now moment, or from the future to the past, I guess, or this present moment. Because linear time does not exist outside of our known construct. So it's all at the same. But it would be like a future version of ourselves coming back in to awakening us, to get us ready for the future, this beautiful golden era. So, because, like with these things, heart palpitation, shortness of breath, we can have like a yo-yo experience of emotions. We could just like live out like happy to sad for no apparent reason, because nothing's happening in front of our eyes, but this is what it would be. So this is what's happening with this beautiful vortex right now. It is totally transmuting space and time, coming back to the singular, recalibrating everything so that we are like tuning in to our crystalline being. So I love that. So let's go see my famille with some cards, would you not say? We're going to grab the antique looking one today. Hi, self, oversoul and universe, please tell me everything I need to see, everything I need to know in regards to this ascension symptom, breathlessness, and heart flares. So considering my intro, the ascension symptoms, tell me everything I need to see, everything we need to know. So the first one that flew out is the Wheel of Fortune. So as you know, my family, what that means is that everything flip-flops around in our fortune. Creepazoids at the bottom, angelics at the top. Basically, it's going to Vegas and winning the lottery. That's how I see it almost every time with the Wheel of Fortune. So that one flew out. Now, in a time where we have been stuck, blinded, we cannot move. So already, this is the past. Wheel of Fortune in a time that we are blind, stuck, cannot move. And we got the Magician that flew up. As above, as below, as within, as without. The Magician is exactly just that. He will manipulate the elements around, right? Ascension symptoms in order for us to have like this beautiful infinity sign. I love it. Moving on to the now moment with this symptom. All right, let's rock and roll. All right, next we do have the King of Wands. So he is like the king of everything that has integrity, passion, creativity, honorability. Then at the heart to be death. So yeah, we're not dying. It could feel sometimes like we are, especially if we got a cramp, a chest plate. Like right away we go into that fear element. Like, oh my God, is it like a heart attack? You know. But this right now, no. It's for the death of something and the rebirth of something else. We got the white rose here on his the Grim Reaper's flag, and then the sun is rising here. So King of Wands, the Death card. So that we come back from war victorious, where the whole villagers are celebrating us head on. So we got a lot of fire energy here, huh? Solar flares. Then for the future, because we've been out in, we had conflict, inner conflict, war of information of the mind, but that is inner warring. So that we can like have collaborations here where hands are shaking, health. We got the health symbol right here. So talking about emotions, the heart is where we would store our emotions, the heart chakra. So hands are shaking, a deal is made in order to like improve the health system. Recalibrate. And then we end with ongoing healing with the Temperance, permanent healing. Again, with the cups, you know, emotions, the heart. In the clarifyings, we got Gaia, that's loud, proud, and online. So yes, it's an ascension symptom. Why? For us to be restored in a restored golden republic of a Gaia. I love it. And then at the heartbeat, yes. So this is a messenger, the Page of Sword. So he delivers a message. This is what this symptom would be. Because the message is that we're breaking the chains of the old paradigm right here. The Devil card. The one that had chained us, kept us subdued. So all these ascension symptoms, grab this sword to cut that shackle right there. Let's go get some golden beauties. My golden, beautiful friend of love. I wish you a happy weekend this weekend. We are Friday. I'll probably be posting this tomorrow. I feel that the energy for the heart and the throat would be good tomorrow morning. I'm feeling between 8 and 11. I don't know what I'm going to do, but that's the download I just got. So I'm going to respect it. I dropped a card for me. Please hold. And it is Dolly Parton, The World. Because something has wrapped itself up in order to have a rebirth of something else. Ooh. And secondly, we will have... What do we have? We have justice with its karmic punch. Justice being served. And we end with, because we've been uncomfortable for a very long period of time, but we're getting the epiphany, we're awakening, the great awakening. So I am loving that. Let's go over it one more time. Under deck is like a restored Eden, if you want. All right, so in regards to this specific ascension symptom, shortness of breath, heart palpitations. So already yesterday, it was made so that everything would turn in our fortune with the Wheel of Fortune, because we were, as humanity, at a cross point, blinded, stuck. So it is like a form of as above, so below. So we, ascension symptoms, you know, solar flares, Schumann's resonance, all that stuff that's in exactly that, the metaphysical, that's what's happening here. So right now, it is in order to bring us like great honorability, a lot of truth, a lot of creativity. He is the king of want, king of passion. He is a form of being someone who is totally like restored, really grounded at the heartbeat. Death is something, for the rebirth is something else. There, where we're back for more victorious, where everyone is celebrating us head on. Why? Because we had inner conflict, inner warring. It is like hands being shaken. It is a deal being made around the heart, around the emotions, and the health symbol right here, so that we can have ongoing healing down the road, permanent, with the temperance, again, with the 2 cups, emotions, the heart. In the clarifying, we got Gaia, loud, proud, and online. And we have a messenger coming in regards to dismantling the old paradigm that had us change up the 3D template. In the Goldens, Dolly is here, the end of the world for the rebirth of a new one. It is justice being served with its karmic punch, as in it has to happen for our benefit to get rid of that system, because we've been uncomfortable for way too long. But we are having ascension symptoms. That is the great awakening. It is the spirituality with the metaphysics. So I am loving that. And again, under deck, we're back in the Garden of Eden, how it was meant to be before the contamination, before we got martial law into a system. Ding dong. All right, let's go grab. It's always Aurelien lately, huh? I can feel him pulsing. Me, my poor babies over there. There'll come to a time that he's already going. Aurelien, so was I accurate with my intro in regards to the specific ascension symptom, breathlessness and heart flares? So that's what it is, like in the vision I had, and what the cards are saying, it would be accurate. That it is seeing all those different timelines that are crashing back home, and then the heart, not only a pump, a muscle, but actually a vortex, is like recalibrating everything that is coming in. Hence a drr, drr, drr. Okay. And yeah, I guess that, is there any way that I am wrong? My stallion. So changing gears, changing channels, and we're going to a no. So how about that? Now, my family, you know I wrote you a beautiful invocation. Would you like to hear it? I think you do. All right, let me go see where I've put my invocation. All right. And I found it. Okay, are you ready? And I'm going to put this, of course, in the description as a PDF file. So if you want to down or upload it, be my guest. Invocation for the Taurus field and timeline fusion. I now call back every version of myself from every timeline, from every realm, every breath of becoming. I stand at the center of my being, a still point in the spiral, a voice of the one. With love, I welcome the timelines. With grace, I absorb the pain. With truth, I radiate wholeness. I command my Taurus to spin in harmony, receiving, integrating, expanding. I am breath. I am beat. I am the singular flame made manifest. So it is, so it always was, so it shall be forever. Yay! Did you love it? I like it. I mean, it's a shorter one, but I did get the flesh of the goose with this invocation. Now, this meditation in the morning, really pays off, and I do it all the time now. Like even before Zooms, I'll do a meditation, and it's because meditation, you don't have to do it super long, guys. There's no rules. You can do it in water, in the shower, like you can do it in bed. We don't always have to be sitting like legs I don't know, sitting on the floor, and no, you don't have to do it that way. So there, anyways, enough babble. I actually got to get ready for a Zoom. So I hope you like this little video, and like if it does help you, because I don't know if I've said this at the beginning, but yesterday I did get a pinch, and for a few seconds I go, oh, what's that? And then, oh no, it passed, right? I mean, because sometimes we can get carried away in fear. So let's not attract that and focus on that, because we are transmuting. We got our beautiful vortex of vibrating, recalibrating as all aspects of us are coming back home. And that's a very beautiful thing. Because I do see the end line. I do see into the future. Future is great. Not once have I looked into the future where I got like a negative timeline. It's just, I never see that. It's always green and plush and beautiful and harmony, and it's not that far away. This is why we're having all these tremendous symptoms right now. It's just getting us all ready for what we've already walked into. So yay to that. So be good. Be kind to yourselves, and I'll catch you all on the next read. Rock and roll. Ow! I love you back.